In my last video, I took you with me to my cabin stay with my friends and the brocante shopping I did with Manon. So here we go for the rest of our brocante shopping adventure. This is the second shop we're visiting. It's in Emmaüs, and we'll be visiting another third one tomorrow. And at the end of this video, I will show you the haul of everything we found in this video and my previous video.
Ja, dat doen ze dan, hè? Oh, maar dit is ook een hele mooie kast als servies of kantoor, printer erin, weet je wel? Zo'n kast waar alles in weggewerkt is. Ik ook. Mooie linnenkast.
Ja, voor de slaapkamer.
Die, moet je nagaan dat die mooi groen is. Kijk naar het houtwerk. Ik vind deze altijd zo mooi.
Ja. Kijk eens. En hem. En
een A? Wat?
Oh, een A, ja. HM, Anne-Marie.
Monogramme bleu. Wat is het? Een M&M's? Ja, dan had je iemand anders. Dan had je met Cedric moeten trouwen. Ja, en dit is... Ja, en dan dat... Jawel hoor. En dan dat hout eraf halen.
Ja.
Kijk hè? Wat is het voor boek? Ja. Ja, 12 euro voor 2. Ja. Ik vind het schattig. Maar ja. Die weet je waar ik die voor gebruik. Die heb ik een aantal. Voetenbadjes 's avonds.
Oh ja?
Hey, deze heb ik ook thuis. Weer zo een. Oh ja.
Ik weet ook een hele leuke met echt een lepel die er allemaal bij hoort.
Maar is ook van de onderkant kapot.
Ja.
Hey, zo eentje heb ik in mijn cabin staan.
Ja, dat is ook superleuk. Ik ga heel veel hokjes maken.
Prachtig met een paar droogtakken erin. Die is heel mooi.
Als een moeder dat filmpje ziet, dat is ook wel wat.
Maar
Ja, dit vind ik ook wel heel leuk. Nee, dat zijn er 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 borden. Ja. Kijk, daar was er ook nog heel...
Ah, j'ai pas vu celui-là. Ah non, il est trop carré.
Oh, il est pas celui-là.
Non. Mais c'est bien, c'est plus grand, ça serait parfait.
Non, bah c'est.
Plat. Ah ben, oui. Là, il y en a trop.
Et trop grand rond, là, c'est tout.
deze is ook mooi. Vind ik heel
Bah,
schattig.
je peux pas mettre les bras là-dessus. Hein.
Heel mooi, wat kost die?
Niks. Gratuit.
C'est même peu le pied.
Deze is ook mooi. Het blauw.
Heel anders, maar
Deze is mooi ook.
geen...
Een bolletje. Die hebben ze hier heel veel staan. Ja.
is ook een schattig tuintje.
Ja. Kijk, een scheertje dit.
Ja, dat bedoel ik. Superleuk. Ja,
Kijk, wat een dropje.
twee.
Collectietjes maken, hè? Weer VNH. Wat betekent dat dan? Vinaigre en Lille.
Oh la la. Dan moet ik toch op je andere...
Qu'est-ce qu'on est con? Inderdaad, ja.
Oh ja, oké.
En deze is ook mooi. Het ziet er Engels uit voor mij. Ja, zie je?
Ja.
Maar dat is even goed mooi. Wat hebben ze leuke spullen, joh.
Pasties.
Dit is weer van jouw ding.
Daarom zeg ik pasties en oh grappig.
Ja.
Pasties, en glaçon.
Oh, leuk.
Leuk hè? Kijk, zie je wat ik vind het
Ik ging precies dezelfde. Ik heb hier heel veel. Die zijn altijd leuk. Die zijn altijd mooi.
Ja? Oh, dit is hetzelfde als die we hebben.
Coming back home at Manon and Mello's home and my lovely little cabin after a very long but very fruitful shopping day. Manon wants to take me to her last favorite shopping place, but before we're having a tea at L'Art Café in Saint-Saulge.
La nuit, c'est peut-être encore un petit peu frais. Mais...
Ouais.
De source sûre. De source sûre. Campagne locale. Cheers.
Bonjour. Kijk, deze dingen heb ik ook heel veel gekocht, allemaal. Zie je deze?
Ja.
Voor jammetjes, deze heb ik heel veel.
Ja, heb ik ook hier gekocht. Want iets
Ja.
groter ook. Maar
Kijk,
ook
heb je hier die, dit is ook een mooie, dit is gewoon vies.
Dat is vies.
Maar die is wel heel mooi.
Ja.
Een mooie, die heb ik eentje
Mooie
namelijk.
kleur.
Ja,
Er zijn ook geen prijsjes op allemaal, hè? Dan moet je ook gewoon...
deze is ook mooi, die groene. Zie je?
Ja.
Ja, daar doe ik
Dat maakt
ochtends
het inderdaad.
onze jam in voor gasten.
Ook van die kleintjes.
Dit is ook een schatje, zeg. Ja,
Mooi. Het is ook niet zo heel groot. Voor een ons huis is het prima.
kijk hier een.
Oh, dat is er ook. Ook zo'n hele grote kist.
Ja, ik denk het.
Ja, wat leuk. Zoiets vind ik wel leuk voor in de keuken. Vind ik meer van
Ja.
een beetje de boel. Ja. Hier is de boel. Printed in Belgium. Printed.
Oh ja, ja, maar dat kan even goed heel mooi zijn, vind ik, in de slaapkamer of zo, weet je wel. Om er dan onder te leggen of
Dit is er
zo.
onder te leggen. Ja.
Ja. Deze zijn ook wel helemaal hip, hè?
Ja. Nee, ik vind het leuk.
Ja, dat heb ik ook allemaal.
Ja. Die komen ook wel bij ons. Kijk, hier heb je ook wel, maar het is dan zo barsten
die?
en zo.
Dat is ook, ja,
Die hebben we ook wel kapot.
Zonde.
Ja, dat is echt jammer.
Weer zo'n kannetje hier.
Ja, misschien is het andere of niet wat jij dan had.
Ja, de schoen met, en ik heb het met, ja, die is heel mooi ook.
Zo, vind ik dat
Ja.
leuk.
Zeker.
Die kom ik ook wel vaak. is wat namen in.
Wie is het?
André
Jean?
en Jean.
Oh nee, ja, en dan
Saint-Quentin.
Saint-Quentin.
Oui.
Precies.
Ja, hier heeft ook een stuk op gekocht. Deze wel.
Ik vind het leuk.
Ik ook.
Ja. Deze. Die is toch super lief? Het staat erop. Rossignol du Japon.
Ja. Oh, heb je ook.
Echt of niet?
Wel leuk.
Mathilde.
So this was the third and last shop of this trip. So let's go back home to the cabin and Manon's house to show you everything that we bought.
Yeah, we have the most crazy haul of meat
Ever!
Oh, I can't believe how many beautiful items you found, and then my stuff is there. Is there one item that's your favorite?
Yes, well, multiple.
Yeah, all of them.
All of them. No, but the most I think the soupière.
This one?
Yes, and the dish, the serving
Yeah.
dish, and this pot.
And this one, yeah,
Yes.
this one was it at Emmaüs?
Yes.
Yeah,
it was.
it's amazing. So you have very similar style, I think, to what I like. So you let us know when you see something that you like or don't like, or maybe if you've seen something that we should have picked up, that we missed while we were filming and taking all this other stuff, let us know in a comment. We're in your home. You have a very traditional French home as well with exposed stone walls. So I think when you put items like this in front of a backdrop like this, it looks amazing. Yeah, maybe we should start with this one. No?
Yes. Yeah, you told me this is quite special to find. Huh?
Yeah.
But
I saw this and I remembered one of the brocantes I filmed that these were 19th century. I would normally not pick this up. I do like it though. I do like how it's so much more refined, I think.
it's elegant with the details. I
Yeah.
think. Yes.
Yeah, so these are real antique. Oh, this is my personal favorite find. She found these 3 copper pots or pans. What I look for in copper is the interior traditionally would be covered with or lined with tin, and that needs to be clean. So you don't, it needs, well, doesn't it, this one's really shiny. It doesn't necessarily need to be shiny because it will turn black when you cook and it's still completely safe.
Yeah.
However, what I have learned about this is it can have these green spots. Those are toxic, so you need to clean them. And this tin can be damaged. So that's the things to look at. And you will need to change the interior if you use them frequently,
Yes.
every couple of years. But these are really beautiful. You paid 15 euros for these. That's
Yes.
insane. and you can always have them lined again.
Yes.
The only thing to look out for, you are pâtissière, so she makes pâtisserie. So you have to have these when
Yes.
you do this. But I told you, and I want to share this again, this tin is actually, the way they line it is by heating the tin, and then it's like a bath, and then they scoop it in, and then they roll it like this, so that it's covered with tin, but it means you can't heat it to higher than 225 degrees Celsius. So that is one thing, one cooking, because then it will detach from the copper.
Fondants to glaze the eclairs and for the caramels, it's perfect.
It's perfect.
Yes.
So this is my favorite of all your finds. All your finds. But since we're talking about your pâtisserie, share with us what you had. You had some items you liked to use for your photography.
Yes.
For the pâtisserie.
Yeah, there's
Limoges,
yes, and the serving tray.
Yeah, and that. Yeah.
Yeah, this one as well.
Yeah.
Because I'm also always looking for presentation material.
Yeah.
So I love these plates. So
Yeah.
because it gives also height to the table. It's nice to assemble a sweet table with different kind of heights. And then I also bought these
These?
for taking photos of my sweets.
Yeah.
I think that's quite
And then this one.
cute. And that one as well. Yeah, I just love the copper.
Yeah.
And these handles, and yeah, I think when you lay something in it, you have perfect blank canvas for photography or to present something.
If anybody knows what this
Yeah.
was used for traditionally.
On oven plate, I don't know. I'm
We
not
don't know.
sure.
Yeah, we also both really like these. Right? We saw
Yes.
so many of these.
A lot.
Yeah. But
I
you
found
could-
them just very cute, just to put somewhere, but also I think to put maybe milk in it or sauces.
Yeah. And then of course these
Yes.
that I made you buy because they are so beautiful.
I always see them in your videos, and I think yes, when I see those, I would really love to have them as well.
And a couple of those Diguin bowls. That one I really like that one as well.
Yeah, it has a beautiful color. It's kind
Yeah.
of shiny. I don't know. It's nice.
Yeah. And then we saw this little bird and we thought it was just perfect to hang somewhere, maybe in another frame.
Yes, I think I will look for another frame for it, so it will look more, a little more sophisticated. Then we found these pots. I also love those. I love everything, in fact, but I like the different sizes because you can combine them very well like this. I think in the kitchen it will look very nice.
Yeah. And these are always wonderful. Yeah.
These bottles,
Yeah.
different shades, but it all looks very beautiful together.
Yeah.
So I'm back at the cabin where I want to show you what I got during this shopping trip. The best finds are these. In general, the French will call them faisselle. And the faisselle is a type of cheese, and it's a little bit like ricotta cheese. They use it to make cheese. Now, I really love them because I like everything stoneware. But in my head, these are perfect for storing onions, garlic, shallots. So that is what I intend to do with these. I also found this one. I always love this kind of pottery. I have so many, but things break, to be honest, in my garden, in my rental, in my own home, which is also why I bought this one. I had exactly the same one. In my garden, I have a little niche in one of the stone walls, and I put it in there. It looked really nice. And then it stormed one day and it fell and it broke. So now I have a new one. I also found these. Now you've seen me share these oftentimes. And from the glaze, I could immediately see that this was one of my favorite ones because the glaze is thicker. It is more irregular. It's a mustard crock or mustard jar, and it was stamped La Blanie, and I have to say I prefer those stoneware crocks for this style. I was also really happy to find this tiny one. This, I don't know if it's vintage, it doesn't really matter. I just loved how small it was. I also really loved this little tumbler. I'm trying to think if it's a very light bronze. I just really loved the rim on it, and I don't know what I'm going to use it for, but I think mixing all these styles, so some of the sandstone in these colors, some in the more brown colors, and then adding that little touch of brass gold, just makes such a nice overall scene. I think I really loved it, so I got that. This one, similar, it's Diguin, it's the same style as this. And it's just one of those perfect crocs to put somewhere in a corner for deco. I'm not going to use this. It's just for decorative purposes. In the first place we went to, I saw one of these, a really tiny one that Manon bought. And when we went to the second place, which was in Emmaüs, I found this one. And I said, I would swear this is the same kind of 19th century coffee pitcher that they used this way to serve guests in hotels and restaurants. And I don't know, since I have started noticing these, I'm beginning to like them and to like this style. Also, since we are getting more into the details of our kitchen design, I have noticed I'm moving back from a more modern look to a more and more traditional French country look. And these are all gorgeous in that style. I'm falling in love with copper. I gifted myself 2 copper casseroles by Mauviel, which is one of the well-known copper kitchenware brand. And knowing that I am going to use copper in my kitchen now is inspiring me to buy more items, also just for decoration. And this is just one of those things. This is what they call martelé in French. I don't know what the word is. And I just think it's very elegant. I have no clue what I'll do with it, but even just having it sit on the top shelves of my pantry, I know this is going to make me happy walking into my pantry, seeing this. It's beautiful, and I just fell in love with it. It was €3. I mean, gosh, I just can't get over how cheap these places were. In general, I noticed that the prices are very different from one region to the other, and I've explained this before, the difference between a brocante shop, an antique shop, an Emmaüs, a vide-grenier. These we bought at what they call Ressourcerie, which would almost be like a recycling place where the whole philosophy is that whatever can still serve somebody else or another purpose shouldn't be wasted. And then the last 2 items, these, if you're watching Jenny, my friend Jenny, you should follow her if you like this kind of stuff and this kind of video. Her YouTube is called French Country Friends, and she shares a lot of brocante hunting and all of her and her husband's finds. And she has all these cream colored bowls, all Diguin as well. Diguin is the brand. And I kept telling her, I never find them, but for some reason, since a couple of months, I'm finding more and more of these lighter colored bowls. Don't know what the price for this was. I think it was like €6 or something. And I also saw this one, and for those of you who follow my videos, you've noticed I have very similar set with plates of this. It was, I think, €3 because it has a chip, and it was very beautiful and clean on the inside, so still very usable. If you have any information about these items, things you know, things you've learned that you want to share with us, please do so in the comments, because I always love to learn more. If you have any questions for me or the other people in our community that love brocante just as much as you and I do, just don't hesitate to ask in the comments. We're all still learning, and I am amazed with how much more I discover about brocante and how much more I am able to love it every day, apparently. So this is where I want to close this video from this super cozy cabin that my friends Manon and Mello built here. It's really such an amazing place. They have welcomed me so warmly. They have cooked for me. I've really felt so loved and taken care of in these past days. And I have been very surprised with how easily I could find brocante in this region, which I really didn't know and expect. So if you ever want to do a similar experience, do come this way. Do come to this part of Burgundy as well. It's very different from where I live, but it is really nice. I've discovered some really nice little villages as well. Thank you, Manon and Mello, if you're watching, for your warm welcome. And thank you to all of you for watching again this week. And I will be back with a new video very soon.